Now let's meet the visiting Oklahoma City Thunder. At guard from Wake Forest, number 3, Chris Paul.
Here in downtown Denver, wrapping up this 4-game, 8-day road trip for the Thunder as Adams goes right at Jokic. First play of the game, left-handed hook shot, drops in his finish. And the behind-the-back pass got snipped out by Paul, and he will get wrapped up and grabbed by Jokic in transition. So
generate offense beyond that 5 or 6 seconds, and that's the kind of finish you want to see from Adams either way.
Well, you mentioned that the Nuggets are trying to get into offense early, and a lot of that has to do with the soundness of the Thunder defense. As you see again there, the Thunder force another turnover.
Much better job in the bottom part of this first quarter, closing out on shooters. And
how about that move? Easy. That was the easiest one maybe of the year for Chris Paul. 22 points in the first 6 minutes, but the Thunder allowed him just 5 points in the last 6 minutes. But Steven Adams, it is a little surprising. And there is another CP swing, and there are some fascinating numbers about this particular play, Mike.
We've seen it here the last 2 years in a row as he's continued to make strides forward as a player.
And how about Dennis Schroeder after the missed 3 from Jokic on the other minute to go, so exchanging buckets. Now Paul steps back, and how about Chris Paul? That's his first shot attempt of this first half. Comes at the right time.
He's so unselfish.
Here this first half, shot clock is off, game clock at 7. Paul, enough of a screen, slips it back down. Adams with the slam. Great action by the Thunder. It's out to Chris Paul in stride. Paul sends it up. Adams again running the floor this time.
A couple of times on Gobert.
Yep.
And you're starting to see that move a lot more.
Paul, and he knocks it down. Just his second field goal attempt of the night. As Paul, coming off of a season-high 12 assists in that game against Sacramento, has been a distributor. With an 82-68 game, the Thunder offense essentially dried up in the third, but also coincided with Denver scoring 30, double digits in 12. You know that you can make a push here, maybe make things somewhat interesting, as Schroeder had the first bucket of the fourth. He's got the second and a 3. Quite as lethal as Jokic, but still very capable. As Paul goes to his spot, and again, Chris Paul, a much-needed bucket or points or something here in this fourth quarter. Schroeder straight away, on the way, right down the pipe, and save it as Paul comes up to snatch it free. Thunder 2-on-1, SGA into the body and scores. Does not matter as Morris had an efficient night tonight. 7 out of 11 shooting. Paul sniffed out that backdoor cut. The early fours, 25 points. It's just really been a problem for the Thunder going back to last season.
You're under 4 minutes. 12 points is not a big lead, but you can't have empty possessions at this point in the game, and that's what you want to do, just to keep some pressure.
Up some traction. It'll be a homestand against Chicago, Memphis, Phoenix, the Clippers, and Memphis again. As that'll do it here in Denver, as the Nuggets just enough offense to keep the Thunder at arm's length.